What's up, motherfuckers? Speaking Club Podcast in the building. Your boy Mike sees as always, man. Special day today in the Juggalo world. Special day in Juggalo community. In my opinion, music history. 20 years ago today, May 25th, 1999, Insane Clown Posse released their fifth Joker's card in the first deck. The amazing Jeckel brothers. Jake and Jack. I love the storyline behind this. Juggle your sins. See if you can get to Shangri-La. You want to know the whole story behind that? You want to know my thoughts on the album as a whole? Track by track review on this very channel. 2 to 3 months ago, I took a journey down the Dark Carnival and I reviewed every single Joker's card Insane Clown Posse had to offer. First and second deck. Some of the shows had special guests too, so check that out. So, I'm doing this today because I just want to relive the era. Talk about my favorite memories of the era. Talk about, the impact it had on me. Talk about the music of course, of the album as well. But this ain't a review. I did it already. Check that out. But this deserves its own video, man, because this held an impact on me and the Juggalo world, period. You know what I mean? So, man, I got down in 1997 during the Great Milenko era. The Great Milenko album was already out. You know what I mean? You want to know how I got down the whole fucking story? Watch Carnival of Carnage. That I go in depth in that one. The Carnival of Carnage review. The very first Joker's card, released in 1992. Watch that video. But long story short, got down with the clown in 97. So in that time frame, the Great Milenko was out. Island just started pressing up. The pressings were like in 98, I think it was. They started pressing up, Carnival of Carnage. They took it off Black in Your Eyes and fucking Night of the Axe, which Night of the Axe is my favorite song on the album. Ringmaster, they repressed. Beverly Kills, Terror Wheel, Tunnel of Love is out there already. So yeah, Riddle Box is on Jive, Battery. So those albums I had, and I had Forgotten Freshness. Forgotten Freshness was the first Insane Clown Posse CD period to come out since I've been down. Probably Mutilation Mix too, but here's the kicker, y'all. I never owned Mutilation Mix. I never wanted it. Yes, I'm a crazy collector, but even to this day, it still puts me off. I don't have ICP old shit or nothing like that. Even to this day, if I see a compilation and there's songs I already have, I'm not copping it. You know what I mean? So I never had Mutilation Mix. That's crazy, right? I'll probably snag it up one day. But even now, I'm not even looking into it. So the Amazing Jeckel Brothers was the first card to come out since I've been down. 1999, man. I'll never forget when I seen it, man. My uncle had a magazine called Wizard. Wizard magazine was a comic book magazine, man. If you're a comic nerd, you know about Wizard. It's no longer in print now, but it was huge, man. And they covered Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, all the independent comics companies as well. But in that particular magazine, they had an ad. And the ad was for the fifth Joker's card, the Amazing Jeckel Brothers. And I have the ad. I wish I could show y'all. It's on my wall. You know what I mean? It says, let's see. Comic in stores May 19th, 1999. New ICP CD in stores May 11th, 1999. This is May 11th. Chaos Comics ad. And the same artwork on that ad is the same artwork on the cover of the Ups and Downs of the Wicked Clowns, the first Chaos comic the Insane Clown Posse had put out. And that made me aware. Then I seen the Image, another ad, and it was on and popping. Like the excitement was through the roof. It was Jake and Jack, and it said coming May 25th. Now it's been updated. So, I was dumb hype, stupid hype, and they already did that WWF run in 1998. Everyone's seen them there in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, when they were good, you know. 21 years ago. I believe the first appearance was they wrapped the Greatest Show out with the Oddities. The Oddities was a group that had fucking Kurgan and Golga. Formerly known as Earthquake. Big Salvo, whatever the fuck. It wasn't. They weren't that good. I wasn't an Oddities fan, to be honest. I don't know who the fuck the Oddities took on that night, too. I can't even tell you. I haven't watched SummerSlam 1998 in a long time. I have the WWE Network only for that. For the old shit. I'm a big wrestling fan. The old stuff. But, they wrapped them out. SummerSlam 1998. And they had a good run there. A pretty memorable run they had there. But that's when people started knowing who they were, really. Like kids in my school were talking about them and stuff like that. But yeah, that era, man. The 1999 hits, and we're in May, and the album's about to come out. So I told my uncle, I'm like, yo, please meet me after school, because Record Town, now known as FYE, my local record store, inside the mall, they would always sweat niggas, man. Like, if you were younger, you had to have an ID and all that shit like that, and I had to make other, yo, please be with me so you can pay for this shit for me. You know what I mean? And he's like, okay, no doubt. And my uncle never let me down. He was never a letdown. Like, even to this day, I love him to death. He's not a letdown, man. You need a hand, you need help, he's there for you. And I return that favor, like, dead ass, you know what I mean? So, I leave school, and my school was dope, man. I loved my school. It was called Henry Lord Middle School, man. And the school was so fucking fresh, because as soon as you leave the school, right, you cross the street. As soon as you cross the street, you get a supermarket, my nigga. It's called Stop and Shop, right? And after that, there's a bunch of, you leave the supermarket, walk a couple of steps, and you're right near a shopping center. And I'm talking a huge shopping center. They had a department store called Ames, a toy store, KB Toys, KB Toy Works, CVS Pharmacy, fake ass Chuck E. Cheese called Big Top, some other shit, man. Sears, I don't own the motherfucker, but yeah, that's my last name is Sears, and the Sears outlets and stuff like that. A bunch of shit. So there he was, sitting on the bench of Stop and Shop, my uncle. So we went there, walked to the mall, and for the first time ever, not even when Forgotten Freshness came out, I seen Forgotten Freshness on a whim. I just seen it there, and I copped it. I didn't know it was coming out, no build up. I just seen it there, so there was no Juggalos there buying Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2 when I got it. So when I got Jeckel Brothers, there was Juggalos there. I seen kids that had the Riddlebox jerseys, the hockey jerseys, underneath, over hoodies, and Great Malenko shirts, those fresh ass purple Great Malenko shirts with the green Malenko face on it and stuff like that. Oh man, I remember like it was yesterday. Like it was fucking yesterday. And we went there and was beyond ecstatic. You know what I mean? Dude, back in the day when you got albums, you fucking it was like Christmas. You know what I mean? It was like motherfucking, I don't know, dude. Like you couldn't sleep. If you're a music nerd like me, that's what it was like dead ass. Like you cannot wait. And I don't get that feeling no more because you just download it and listen to it, or even when you get CDs in the mail, it's not the same. You get excited, yeah, but just that the way that shit was. I was 14 years old and I could not wait. Could not fucking wait. You know? So got Jake and Jack. You know? The Juggalos that see me didn't really say nothing to me because I wasn't wearing no merch or nothing like that, but we acknowledge each other. Little head nod or some shit like that, you know? But oh my god, like I got Jake and Jack, and my uncle got his copy, and we just, went home, and I put it in a boombox, and I was fucking blown away. Absolutely blown away. Like I'm a big fan of Snoop Dogg, big fan of ODB, like Wu-Tang Clan. Right now, I'll tell you this right now, Wu-Tang Clan means just as much to me as Juggalo shit does. It's my favorite music, period. That 1993 to 1997 Wu-Tang period means everything to me. I want to say 2000 because of Supreme Clientele from Ghostface Killer. That's my fucking life right there. But that period is like everything to me. So to have ODB on a fucking Insane Clown Posse album was amazing. Snoop Dogg too? Come on, dude. Like that shit is fresh as hell, yo. And standout tracks for me, like Everybody Rise, Fuck the World, Nothing's Left. Oh my god. Other than fucking Pass Me By, Nothing's Left is my favorite closer on an Insane Clown Posse album, period. You know? Fucking shit. Everything on there, man. You know. Bring It On. The cover of the Ghetto Boys Assassins. That is incredible. That never gets fucking old. That they schooled that shit. Play With Me, such an amazing song. Mad Professor. Oh man, it's a perfect album. Like even the way it was packaged, one of the greatest booklets they ever done. The red jewel case, everything was amazing. Everything about that album, it blew me away. So like they had Riddle Box. Of course, they had Carnival Carnage and Ringmaster, which are fucking phenomenal too. But like in the mainstream eyes, like they had Riddle Box, Great Milenko, and Jeckel brothers under their belt. They were like some heavyweight niggas, man. And they did Woodstock '99, knocked the shit out the fucking park. You know what I mean? So they were forced to be reckoned with. And that was around the first time where I remember niggas giving me shit for like an ICP. You know what I mean? Because they would see me rocking Milenko shit before and the projects and all this shit. Like I never got shit for that. Nothing. No one ever said, "What the hell is that?" You know, they didn't even care. You know what I mean? But once they heard Marshall Mathers LP, you know, niggas started, "Oh, Eminem sucks." ICP sucks and Eminem's better and shit like that. And I'm like, yo, these niggas never even heard ICP in their life. You know what I mean? And another crazy thing about Jeckel Brothers was this, man. A lot of people say this about Milenko, but I came in late to Milenko. I came in summer '97. Not late, because they still had dreadlocks when I got down. So I would say it was already out. You know what I mean? But I was still in that era. So fucking people say that everyone was listening to Milenko. So I can say the same thing about Jeckel Brothers, because you had the metalheads, you had niggas rocking Old Navy shirts, listening to Jeckel Brothers, like this kid Roger, right? His name was Roger, preppy motherfucker. He was bumping Jeckel Brothers, you know what I mean? He wasn't necessarily a juggalo. He liked it for the comedy aspect, I'm guessing. I chilled with the kid a couple of times, you know, and fucking it was everywhere. Jeckel Brothers was definitely a force to be reckoned with, man. You know what I mean? Then the show happens, man. I was there. The very first concert period I've been to was Jeckel Brothers. You know, amazing. 14 years old, fucking seeing Violent J take the Fago bottles and just smash them on fucking stage and punt them motherfuckers. Biohazard, Crazy Bone, Twisted. So fresh. You know, down with the clown. Seeing all that shit live in front of your face, man, just a whole nother animal, man. That bumping the record at the crib. Oh my god, like I'm getting chills talking about this, like literally, man. So that's my thoughts on Amazing Jeckel Brothers, man. Such an incredible album. I just wanted to show homage and to such an amazing album. One of the greatest things they ever fucking done, definitely. And all praises due to Jake and Jack Jeckel. Happy birthday, niggas. You know? Whoop, whoop, whoop to all my ninjas out there. And big shout out to Joker's Gallery. Shout out to Brandon, man. He did an amazing job on the 20 and 19 documentary on the Amazing Jeckel Brothers 20-year anniversary documentary on Jeckel Brothers, man. It's so great. I'm in the documentary. At the very end of it, I'm in there. Beneath the Dirt, shout out to Rombone. Such a great dude. I love Rombone, man. That's the homie right there. Shout out to Mitch for the Mayhem Show. Great dude. He's in there. Beastmaster, great dude. Love that dude too. So I love all my juggalos, my real juggalos, man. Whoop whoop to y'all, and let's celebrate Amazing Jeckel Brothers, man. 20 years, man. Insane. I was there, 14 in the motherfucking building. So, thank y'all, man. And I will see y'all niggas on the flip side, man. I just had to show love to the Amazing Jeckel Brothers. Peace.